Man discovered a mysterious cave. Inside, there was a motionless cowboy who showed no response no matter how loudly the man shouted. The man set up ropes and prepared to investigate, but his dog refused to enter the cave. As soon as he entered the cave entrance, he noticed the air in front of him rippling, as if an invisible force was isolating the cave from the outside world. Just as he was feeling curious, the cowboy in front of him started walking forward in an eerie manner. The man immediately followed, but the cowboy walked faster and faster and soon disappeared. When the man turned his head again, he noticed that the outside of the cave entrance was flashing, and even more bizarrely, growls and human screams began to emanate from deep within the cave. Frightened by the eerie cave, the man didn't dare to go further and ran out. To his surprise, the outside of the cave was even more bizarre than the inside. He had only been in the cave for a few minutes, but outside it had already changed from day to night. The dog that should have been guarding the entrance was nowhere to be seen, and the car he had parked outside was overgrown with weeds and wouldn't start. Even his work ID had oxidized and turned yellow. He couldn't understand what had happened in those few short minutes. The man looked around and noticed another car parked not far away, also overgrown with weeds. Inside this car, the man found his student's backpack. He suddenly realized that the student might have come looking for him, so he hurried back into the cave and started throwing glow sticks down to leave a trail for the student. Just then, one of the glow sticks he threw actually floated in midair. This eerie sight instantly frightened the man. As soon as he reached out to grab it, the glow stick kept moving forward. After a while, the glow stick passed through the transparent wall and fell to the ground. Seeing the uncanny nature of the cave, the man could only pray in his heart that the student would not come in. Unbeknownst to him, the student had already entered the bottom of the cave through another entrance. Suddenly they heard a terrifying scream. The group was so scared they wanted to escape, but at that moment the rope unexpectedly broke. Upon inspection, they found that all the ropes had eerily snapped. Now they couldn't leave even if they wanted to. The group had no choice but to start exploring the cave. Soon they discovered a huge rock, and right above the rock was an open-air hole. Strangely, the light outside the hole was flickering, as if the sun was constantly rising and setting. The group wanted to try to see the situation outside through this hole. However, when one of them climbed out, what she saw was a wasteland. She took out her phone to call for help, but there was no signal. Just as she was trying to search for a signal, she suddenly noticed a strange triangular building floating in the sky, and a sandstorm thousands of meters high was sweeping towards her in the distance.